Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the shop. I am in here working on a problem that I see on a lot of these old classic cars and hot rods. This resin delaminates from the wood. So I'm going to show you how I like to fix that. So the process is actually very simple. The tools are very basic. You probably have a lot of this around your house right now. Some of the things I like to have is a UV resin, a resin that is kicked by a UV light. This makes it very simple and very easy to do the repair process and actually makes it go a lot faster. This kit I got from Amazon includes the UV resin, the light, a whole bunch of different things, including these great little mixing cups that you can use for prepping your material. You also need a paintbrush, an X-Acto knife, some sandpaper, and a wood repair kit. Everything is very straightforward. The process is very simple. You start by actually finding the areas where the wood is delaminating, and you cut with your X-Acto knife around the edges of the delamination. And then a lot of times you can just pop that out. In this case, these are pieces that I popped out. You can see how they fit in there perfectly, like a little fingerprint in that space. But very simply, just pop these out. After you get them out, you sand the wood down to get through all of the old color, get a nice clean wood section. I used 400 grit on this, that you don't really need to go too crazy on it. I also sand around the area where I'm going to be applying the resin. So I have a nice even surface that I know the resin will stick to well. Then I take the repair kit. In this case, I just used a simple little DAP repair kit. All I needed was the light brown pencil. I go in there and just put some color back into the wood because now it's lighter than the rest of it. And then bring the resin in the little plastic cup, put it on your brush, and then apply it to your wood wherever you want the resin to be built up. Now, I have to be very careful. I use very thin coatings of the resin and let it cure in stages because I know I'm going to have to go back and resand this anyway. Once I've got my resin in place, if you see bubbles, you can actually use a heat gun to get those bubbles out. In this case, it's been sitting for a little while. I made sure there were no bubbles in the material, so I'm not having that issue. Then I place my black light over the spot that I have just painted. Many times I'll actually paint that entire edge right there. For demonstrations, I'm just showing you how I do this. And it'll cure very quickly. It does take a longer time to fully cure, so make sure you don't touch it too much after you finish curing it. But you can see here, I've already completed this side. I still will sand it one more time smooth, go over it with a nice final coat, but it truly makes these look absolutely new, and it gives you that nice, clean, smooth, even feeling that you're used to on these wooden steering wheels. So there you go. There's my process. Simply cut out the old section, sand it down, restain it, apply the new epoxy to it, put your UV light on it, let it cure completely, sand it smooth, give it one last final even coat, cure that, and you're done. All right, for the last step, I like to take some 3000 grit sandpaper and just give it a light sanding. Any of the high spots that I've missed, any little runs or sags, anything can very easily be sanded out. Then use a buffer and some polishing compound. Give it one quick little buff. It is very soft material, so it shines right up and looks fantastic. And there we go, a completely restored wooden steering wheel that was in great shape, but was cutting our fingers, and now it's absolutely fantastic. So I hope this helps you. If it does, please like and subscribe. Check out our other material. If you guys have ideas, please put them in the comments below. I would say that is a successful restoration of a wood steering wheel that was cutting our fingers.